So New York is back. Earlier this week, Governor Andrew Cuomo eased most of the COVID restrictions all across the state, but some people seem to have forgotten their basic manners and civility. What is going on?
We are seeing increased reports of arguments, fights, rebellion, right? You see it on the planes, you see it at sports games. So etiquette experts Monica and Darian Lewis of the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette, they are joining us this morning to give us some summer manners makeover tips. So good morning, Monica. Good morning,
manners.
Darian.
Good morning. We have literally lost our mind.
What is going on? I mean, come on. So we've seen the confrontations at the supermarkets, right? The clashes at sporting events, throwing bottles, more and more people ditching their masks after getting vaccinated. We're also experiencing, I guess, anxiety over how to re-enter society. So what is your advice for people who are walking around now being like, I forgot how to act?
Well, first of all, this is summertime and people are planning to take vacations. So while you're packing your clothes, pack your mask. Because even though the mask mandate may have been lifted, there are quite a few destinations or restaurants or businesses requiring you to wear your mask.
Right.
So we want you to be prepared. So first, BYOM, bring your own mask.
Okay.
So that you don't have to rely on the location to provide it. Then secondly, you want to prepare your mind to wear your mask upon entrance, right?
That's right.
And so if you are told that you don't have to wear your mask, then that's fine. But always keep in mind to bring your mask. And then you want to follow the rules of that location or that destination.
But what if you're traveling with someone, right, and you walk into a spot, a friend, a coworker, even a family member? How should you react if they're not following these guidelines? Should you say, look, can you put on your mask?
Part. Yeah. That's the fun part. When your family and friends aren't following the rules, that's a quick, easy conversation. Like, Mom, put your mask on. Sis, put your mask on.
Oh, you say it's easy until Mom spits back. You can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
Then what do you do?
Right? So that's when you address the issue and not attack the person. Because you want to let them know, listen, hey, we're in an area that they're going to require us to wear the mask, so we can wear it here, but then when we get to the next destination, we can take it off.
Right.
Because the truth of the matter is, we're in that limbo where you're taking them on, and taking them off and putting them on. And it can be quite, taxing, but you just tell them up front, you're going to have to wear the mask when we're here. If they push back, just say, okay, hey, you know what, that's your choice. But I did tell you.
But the reason we're seeing these fights break out is because it's usually someone addressing someone who's not a friend or a family member, right? So what is, you're on a plane,
that our business?
And somebody takes their mask off, the flight attendant saying put it on, what do?
Well, first of all, we are not the mask police.
Right.
So you want to make sure you are not confronting that person because people can be totally unpredictable. So you want to address the person that's in charge. If it's the flight attendant, let the flight attendant know so they can address that person specifically so that you are not in any have to be in any confusion or confrontation. So you do not address them. Secondly, you make sure you are practicing social distance. You wear your mask so they can understand, hey, read their body language. Because if someone is wearing a mask, you already know they're practicing. If they're not wearing a mask, you don't want to assume that they're
you don't want to assume
defiant.
that they're being defiant, but you definitely, most importantly, you don't want to approach them and then begin to berate them or, ridicule them for not wearing the mask. That's where things go left real fast.
With a lot of summer barbecues, outdoor gatherings, people are saying as long as you're vaccinated, come on through. But I was actually at a party last night, which was Outdoor's birthday party, and they wanted you to be vaccinated. So I had left my vaccination card at home. Thankfully, I had taken a photo of it on my phone, so I had that just in case. But I was really surprised, though, because a lot of folks worry that, okay, do I have to show it? Do I have to keep it with me? I mean, what's the etiquette for that? Should you always keep it with you, kind of like you would your driver's license or something?
You went on a school night?
I actually, it was a birthday party.
Well, just like you did, you took a picture of it. So you always want to keep a digital copy of your vaccination card.
Right.
But also, if you are throwing the party, as the host, it is your responsibility to put that in the invitation. Or if you are throwing an event, you have to make that noticeable to your guests.
And also, the rules are changing. When we first entered into this whole pandemic, the rule was no, you would not ask anyone about their medical history. But the rules regarding the pandemic and our responses to keeping people safe have caused us to fall in that gray area where yes, it is okay to ask if you've been vaccinated, so that we know how to properly seat you or place you or receive you.
Right.
So it's okay. Don't panic. If you are vaccinated, be okay. Be upfront with it. It is the honor system. So we do want you to, be prepared to show it. But don't fret about it if they ask you not to.
When people ask me, I usually have a scroll, and I just yes, I have COVID-19, chickenpox, measles, mumps. I bring it all with me, right? But here's the thing.
Yeah, it's just the way of the world now.
Right, but here's the thing. It's not just about masks and vaccines. It just seems like some people forgot how to act. Yes. Right? So like it's like the social awkwardness, but there's also just like the throwing of the bottles at the games. That's not mask related. It's just like something happened and we forgot how to be polite.
Like we're just this pent up anger from being in lockdown? Is that what this is all about?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're seeing people who have just been so overly, stimulated, and now they're ready to go. And it's just like, a wind-up toy. You keep winding it up, and then you finally pull the cord and boom. And so we're seeing all of these occurrences happening. And that's why we're going on this tour to say, listen, everybody, it's time to go back to basics.
Right.
Please, thank you, and you're welcome. The power of polite goes a long way. We see so many instances where someone just simply may have brushed someone on a sidewalk. Okay, you guys are in New York. You're bumping into everybody. A simple excuse me or pardon me goes a long way.
You should hear me on the
sidewalk. And then
sidewalk.
when it happens, be prepared. Take it down.
Oh my God!
Take it down, Dan. Just take it down.
If you bump into me on the sidewalk and you keep going, excuse you.
You're that guy.
Hello.
Really? Okay, we don't want to see you on the news.
Right.
Thank you. Right?
Or like if I hold the door open and it's like the clown car lets out, you're welcome.
No.
Don't do that.
Moving. Don't do that. Just keep it moving, because people are unpredictable. Remember, they're wound up.
Yeah.
You don't know how they're going to respond to you.
Right.
Oh gosh.
And it's our job, in the morning. I practice this every morning to make sure that I get up with a positive attitude. The first 15 minutes is very important, how you set your day.
It's very true.
And so you should set your day, wanting to be pleasant or wanting to be polite.
Dan, you got to want to be pleasant.
I'm going to sleep over your house. All right, we're all going to wake up in different rooms. Don't worry. And then we'll be positive.
I'm going to schedule you a personal session with these two.
Absolutely. Bring it on.
Oh, clearly they
see. The Monica Lewis School of Etiquette. You can do it. Come on.
All right. Thank you both so much. Etiquette experts, they've seen an issue, a red flag right here. Monica and Darian Lewis at the Monica Lewis School of Etiquette. Thank you, as always, for making sure that we mind our manners.
We like
Dan
you.
Specifically.
Gosh, we'll talk about rules of the road and road rage different time. I love them. They got great energy.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you guys very much.